We are a nonprofit organization who is out here trying to help the community members improve their physical and mental health through boxing and fitness. Today I'd like to introduce Rene Gutierrez Rodriguez, and he's going to tell us about his weight loss journey, how he went from 500 to 300 pounds. Here I go to Rene.
How's everybody doing? So bear with me, it's my first time speaking in public, so I'm a little nervous. So I just want to start by introducing myself. I'm Rene Gutierrez. I'm 34. I'm a father of an 8-year-old boy and a supportive girlfriend. I've been working in the cabinet business for the last 15 years, so I'm a woodworker. I just figure I'm a regular guy. I have no special talent or no special skills. So I'm here to share my weight loss story with you guys. I remember during my childhood, I was always an angry little kid. Like, I would have outbursts and I would get in trouble a lot in school. I'm not sure why, but it was just something that happened to me growing up. And so food was my coping mechanism. I used to I love to eat food, and then just being Mexican, having all the good food around the house. So I would always be eating, and just obesity was always a problem with me. And so as I got older into my adulthood, I started experimenting with drugs and alcohol. And as I got into my adulthood, I was addicted to drugs and alcohol. And then when my son was born is when I started cleaning up my act a lot. And food became my go-to drug, And I would just eat a lot, and it would help me cope with my depression. I think I was depressed, honestly. So I started abusing food a lot. And when I realized I was morbidly obese, I was overweight, and life was hard for me being so heavy. 500 pounds, you're really heavy, and it's just hard. Like my daily tasks became hard, like putting my shoes on, putting my socks on, going to the bathroom, getting in and out of the car. You name it, it was just hard for me to do it. And sleeping, I had a horrible sleeping pattern. I couldn't wear regular jeans. I opted to wearing elastic only because I had a hard time going up and pulling up my jeans and stuff. So I had to wear elastic. So what I started doing, I realized I had a problem and I had to do something about it, but I didn't know what to do. So I knew what not to do, which was keep eating the way I was eating and keep living the way I was eating. I knew not to do that anymore. So I now know it's the common sense diet. I didn't know it at the time, but it was just common sense that I had to do something about it, and I had to stop eating fast food, stop drinking soda. I think it was the keto diet I started. I'm not sure, but I just cut out all carbs, and I just stuck to protein and complex carbs. And I definitely, cutting out fast food would definitely help me a lot. Fast food is a killer. I stopped drinking soda. I mean, soda wasn't a big thing for me, but I think the big thing I made a change was alcohol. I cut out alcohol completely, and that's where I saw a real change. So I think building a routine is very important, and being accountable. So I started sharing my journey on Facebook a lot, just to hold myself accountable, and so I could kind of feel like, hey, I have to do this every day now. So it all started with a 90-day commitment. I told myself I'm going to give myself 90 days of full commitment, and if that doesn't help, then I'm just going to enjoy being fat and enjoy being obese, and I'm going to eat whatever I want. I'm not going to worry about it. So I gave myself 90 days of full commitment. Talking about diet and exercise, and I was just full commitment. And after those 90 days, it's just like I started, people started telling me, hey man, you look good. Like, people started telling me I look good before I even saw it. I didn't see it yet because I guess that's not the way it works. But once people started telling me, hey, you look good, and they started encouraging me, like, and then I saw the change in myself, and I was like, man, I fell in love with progress, and I became obsessed with working out, with eating healthy, and just it all became part of what my lifestyle now, you know. So now I like to share my journey with everybody on Facebook and Instagram because everybody gives me motivation, you know, like people tell me, send me messages, hey man, you're really inspiring me, you're motivating me to start working out, to eating better, and that motivates me to keep going. And I just feel like I'm just a regular guy, and I just feel like if I could do it, anybody could do it. It takes determination, discipline, and dedication, and it's hard work. But for me, hard work was being so obese. 500 pounds. That was hard work for me. And I was it's hard work, but being obese is hard work. So you kind of have to choose which one you want to be. Which one you want to. They're both hard work. So, like I said, being obese was like something I don't never want to be again. I just want to share and motivate people. So I just want to call up Rene. He's my and yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So when my coaches were here, here's my aunt and my uncle. They built this for me because the steps they had was I couldn't lift my legs high enough, so they built this for me. And I looked at it and I said, man, I can't do that. It was hard for me to even just lift my leg up here and do this or the tap. I couldn't do it, and I looked at it and I said, man, I can't go up there. Like, I can't step up. That was just with one step. And then my uncle said, okay, we're gonna put 2 steps now. And I was like, man, that's gonna be even harder. But it's just amazing what happens when you change your whole perspective in life and you just want to better yourself. So I just want to thank everybody here. My family's here. My support group, H.E.R.O Inc. is here. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. And my uncle and my aunt, they were like my big motivators. Like, I'm dedicated to them because they opened the doors to me and they started helping me when I felt like nobody else was kind of there to help me. And it's like, I really appreciate you guys, what you guys done to me, my family, my mom, everybody that's always supported me and pushed me to become a better person. Thank you guys. Anybody have any questions? I'm in my 3rd year. In the first year, I lost 200 pounds just because I was so dedicated. And I think the first year I was doing it a little bit wrong because I was starving myself, and that I would be going to bed hungry, and I think that's not good. That's not good, And I think 200 pounds is a lot to lose in 1 year. So I slowed down now, and I don't deprive myself as much. But I'm still strict on what I eat. So I'm on my 3rd year, but it seems like I just got started. It's a lifestyle now. It's not a. It's just, yeah. It's a lifestyle. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Yeah, if you guys want to see it before and after, come to our booth, H.E.R.O Inc. booth. We're accepting donations. H.E.R.O Inc. is a donation-based non-profit. So if you guys want to come see some before and afters, I'll be in our booth. Stop by and say hello. Thank you, everybody.
So, like Rene had mentioned, I'm his uncle, Kenya's his aunt. We actually founded our organization by seeing the results that we were able to get from Rene. So at first, I'm a 20-year veteran from the Air Force. I retired in the Air Force in 2013. And I just wanted to continue to give back to I already gave back to my country, now I want to give back to my community. Vista born and bred, graduated from Vista High, joined the service, came back, and I just felt the need to get back to the community. So after me and my wife helped our nephew lose all that weight, we said, you know what, I think we got something here. I think we can help more people than just our nephew. And that's what we did. We founded this nonprofit organization, you know, solely funded on donations and sponsors. We're getting nothing out of this. We are all volunteer coaches. So we get nothing out of this, but seeing the results from people, and that itself is gratifying to us, that we're giving back. My wife, Kenya, I'd like to introduce her to her. Yeah. So I would like for her to speak on behalf of H.E.R.O She likes to talk more than I do. But stop by our booth. Like I said, Renee's just one of our success stories right now. We have many other people who came and started working out with us and it's dropped weight. We're not adults. We're actually, we kind of cater to children. We have a kids after school program from 4 to 6. That way to help kids get off the street and get into something positive and become good role models and good community members. Also, we also have a pro MMA champ, which is Joseph Superman Williams. He's just a kid who is up and coming professional MMA champion. All right. Thank you very much. Here's Miss Kenya.
Well, there's not much more I could add to this. Both did a wonderful job. I do want to say I'm very proud of him. He has come a long way. He has been dedicated and determined, and that's all, you know, what counts here. We love you, and we're very proud of you.
What, you want to speak? You want to say something?